State Spartans and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Our row is down the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Penn State's offense will take the field first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out.
And I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned, it's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He found the hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Wants to throw. It's Baker. Face the grab. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Powers inside. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
How about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Making the adjustment on the play. Moving the pocket, it's Baker. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Spartans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires on the move. Tosses it incomplete. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
especially, Reece, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. He's got enough. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gets rid of it. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Working the ground game. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartan!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
And right down the middle. And he'll bring it back. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right side, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Baker. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The snap sets up to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. A run for the quarterback. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose him.
Look out! And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Baker. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on the 2nd and long. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got him on the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Sells to run, looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff to the single back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. Trying to make one miss. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Fires immediately. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quick give. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. They want to think this third and one play over, and they'll use a timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on third. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Spartans send out the punt unit. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He's going to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Quick give. It's Wallace. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield very late in the half. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Got the back over the middle.
Different time management situation this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Drops back on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We check in with Holly Rowe.
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room, his biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud, they are crazy, and his communication says they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Kick is in the air. On the return, they'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The run inside. It's Wallace. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Going with the counter play here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They want to run this quarterback. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here comes the offense on second down. Handoff to the lone back. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? They'll run it. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage, and offense that forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get...
And he's got room. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Right at the line. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name.
Touchdown, Sparty! They take the lead here in the second half.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Left side is Wallace. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. It's inside. It's Martin. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Out wide right, it's Wallace. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Flying out to the left. The 30. Inside the touchdown, Spartan. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Nittany Lions sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers. And
he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Great place to start for this offense. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense got it. He's loose on the right. Running inside the 20. No one there to stop him, except the fellow in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. This offense has it with really good field position. There he goes. At the 20. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Tells to run, wants to pass. Touchdown, Sparty. Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sets his feet. It's Baker. He's going for the big play. A full dive to haul that one in. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Sends it back in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Turns it upfield. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Turns upfield. They'll give him 4 on the pickup in 2nd and 6.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football, but it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
They'll give it to him again. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the change.